Hi and welcome to this episode on ptamazinginfo. We wish to share with you about the origin of the word okay. Now this word okay is just spoken by everyone, so to say it could be even 90% that people use this word on a daily basis. But do you know what is the origin of this word okay? And that is what we are going to deal with in this presentation. But before we could do that, I would request you to subscribe to this channel, also to click on the bell button, and if in case you want to share any of your views, you can do it in the comment box. Apart from that, if you really like, then also click on the like button. If in case you want to choose the language of the subtitles, then you could do one thing, is that you can go into settings and choose from the auto translator so that you would be able to view it in the language which you choose and wherever that you are across the world. Okay, as I said, is being spoken by everyone every day, a very simple, common word. Now let's deal with how this word okay actually originated. There was a person called as Oscar Cross. He worked as a quality engineer in the Ford Motor Company, which is in USA. Now his job was to inspect all the vehicles and certify them, as he is the quality inspector, the quality engineer. This person, Oscar Cross, had to do everything on a hard copy because this happened during the 18th century. That was a time they did not have a laptop, no Excel, they didn't have any kind of electronic gadgets, and the technology at that point of time was not that advanced. So Oscar Cross one day was inspecting the vehicles, checking all the parameters, and had to tick against all of those. And he had to sign his name in full as Oscar Cross. One day it so happened that he was really feeling so tired and he was not able to sign his full signature on every page. So what he did is, he picked the first letter from his name, Oscar. He picked the letter O. The next name was Cross, K-R-A-U-S-E. So he picked the first letter from there and he signed as OK. This OK later became a signature, the initials which was put by a person right at the beginning. And from then on, the people in that company, in the Ford Motor Company, whenever he would say OK and just initial it as OK, it really meant that it was perfect, the vehicle was perfect, all the parameters were good, and the vehicle is in excellent condition. Now this word OK spread across to many parts of the world, and today we use this word okay, which is actually the first letter of Oscar and the first letter of his name, Cross. There is yet another very interesting version how this word okay came into being. There was a great person, Martin Van Buren. He was the 8th president of USA and he ruled from 1837 to 1841. This President of America was an eminent statesman. He was also a very elderly person. Now, people would not wish to call him by his long name, as he had 3 names. They did not want him to call him as Martin Van Buren. So they decided that they should shorten his name and call him. Now, this President of USA, he was born in a place called Kinderhook at New York in USA. So therefore, they started calling him as Old Kinderhook. Because he was an elderly person, they called him as Old Kinderhook. But then that was also a very long name to pronounce. So what they did is, they took the first letter of Old, O, and the first letter of Kinderhook, that is K, and they started calling him as OK. So Martin Van Buren, who was the 8th president of the United States of America, was called as OK. In the election rallies where he went and they started to canvass for him, his supporters were shouting, okay, okay, because it happened to be the first letter of old and the first letter of Kinderhook, which they combined together and kept calling okay. In the election rallies that was held, they were just shouting okay, okay, okay for Martin Van Buren. And slowly they also started saying vote for okay, okay for okay, which actually meant that he was the perfect candidate, he was the right candidate, and therefore this word okay originated from there, and anything that is right, anything that is correct, anything that is perfect, people started using the word as okay. So now you've heard two different versions of how this word okay originated. So they were quite interesting for us to know what is the origin of these words. There are even some more versions, but these two versions seem to me to be very interesting, and that's why I thought I could present this to you. Now I suppose you know how the word okay originated. And if it's really okay for you, then you could subscribe to this channel for more interesting information. You may also click on the bell button, and not only that, share your comments, as well as, if you like or really like, click on the like button. And don't forget that you could use the auto translator and view it in the language of your choice. Is that okay?